All right, so you're about to watch a video where a local elected sheriff is letting the people who watch the video know there's a line in the sand. If you cross it, I will uphold my oath of office. I will protect the people of my community. Gonna let you watch it. We're gonna come back at the end of that little video clip and we're gonna talk about it some more. Some things I want you to think about as you're watching it. Is this the kind of guy that I want running the sheriff's office or police agency or public office in my community? Do I like that he drew a line in the sand? Is this somebody that I could get behind? Check it out, we'll circle back.
Hey folks, me and the men and women of the Clay County Sheriff's Office just want to weigh in on what we're seeing going on, played out across the media or mainstream media in this country. I just wanted to take a stand with these men and with these women who feel the same way that I do. Lawlessness, that's unacceptable in this country. Lawlessness, that's unacceptable in Clay County. And if you threaten to come to Clay County and think that for 1 second that we'll bend our backs for you, you're sadly mistaken. I know what happens when lawlessness prevails. And in this day and time, God is raising up men and women, just like the folks you see standing behind me, who will have strong backbones and will stand in the gap between lawlessness and the good citizenry that we're sworn to protect and serve. We'll protect your constitutional rights as long as you remain under the umbrella of peaceful protest or peaceful march. But the second that you step out from up under the protection of the Constitution, we'll be waiting on you. Is it a threat? Absolutely not. But somebody has to step up in front of the camera and say, enough is enough. Tearing up Clay County, that's not going to be acceptable. And if we can't handle you, you know what I'll do? I'll exercise the power and authority as the sheriff, and I'll make special deputies of every lawful gun owner in this county. And I'll deputize them for this one purpose, to stand in the gap between lawlessness and civility. That's what we're sworn to do, and that's what we're gonna do. You've been warned.
All right, so you watched the video. Yes, you could tell some of that if you are used to looking at political material. You could see with the music, the theme, it was meant to induce emotion in you. So a couple challenges. When you are viewing content, be it our content here or others or media, mass media, try to understand what the purpose of it is. Just so you know, my purpose now is to get you to think about your role as a citizen in this great republic. That's it. I'm also promoting Gunfighter Gun Oil, CarryTrainer, and myself and my gray hair. That's all self-evident. But there's always a motive. What's the motive in the piece? So I think his motive from watching it with my little bit of a background in politics is, one, he wanted to let people know, I got you. I will uphold my oath of office. Two, I plan to run for office again. That's what I see. Three, trust me. I got your ass. I got your back. I'm gonna do this. That's what I saw. That was my takeaway with some political motivation. A lot of people say to me, I don't believe my vote counts. I don't believe that any of it matters. Look, without government, we'd be literally hunting with sticks. There'd be no roads, none of it. If we are going to have a first world country with fresh water, electricity, roads, all the services and amenities that we have, you have to have management. That's what government is, it's management. But you and I, see, we need to understand something. We are not subjects of government. We are not subjects of a crown. In fact, when we stood up against Britain and said, hey, wait a sec, dudes, we bow to no man. That is exactly what that sheriff was saying to the listener. I do not cower to people coming into our community to scare us. I will uphold my oath. You and I maybe didn't swear an oath to the Constitution, but by your very birthright, living here, if you were born on American soil, it is your duty. It is your duty to uphold and protect and defend the Constitution if you so value it, if you live under its mantle and umbrella, if you take from it all that she gives us, which is a pretty wonderful thing. It is our duty to uphold it. In addition to that, what will we do to protect and proliferate it for the future? I think too many of us look at government as if we are subjects of government. We are not. They bow to us. That is how this contract works. By the people, for the people. Government instituted by man. Government that we allow to rule us. That is the part that we've forgotten in this republic. I challenge you to seek your place. Seek your place in our republic and figure out, how can I help? How can I help a man like that sheriff or a woman that wants to run for office get in? How can I help them? How could I help myself? Look, this stuff isn't hard. I know there's going to be a bunch of comments here about how it's all rigged. It's not. Drew, who's behind the editing and camera work for CarryTrainer, he and I have run many campaigns and we've won. There's no conspiracy. There's a goal. There is a concerted effort to reach the goal. And there's a lot of hard work. That's the way it works, guys. Every time you see something happening, there is a goal, there is work, there is effort. The winner just works harder. They maybe have a better plan. What's your plan? Do you want to change what's going on? Or do you want to sit idly by and let things get handed to you? Do you want to hand something off to your offspring, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren that is worth them receiving it? Or do you want to say, it's not my problem? I can't do that, and I don't believe you can either. What kind of man do you want to be? What kind of woman do you want to be? What kind of person do you want to be remembered for? Not for the sake of being remembered, but for passing something on greater than just your little self. It's pretty good stuff. Not because I'm saying it, but because this is the truism of living in this great land. Mickey with CarryTrainer.com. Like I said, Drew behind the camera, we appreciate you. Be well, seek to do right. Your vote does matter. You matter. Your opinion matters. You are an integral part of this great republic. Believe that. Teach your kids that. Be good. Don't be dickheads.